Brother, sister, how are you? So I hope you've had a good day, or last couple days, however long it's been. Been like 2, 3, I think. So last video, there was a bit of emotion in it, so you could probably tell I wasn't all there completely. And I'm going to try and make it a habit, consciously listening to every time I say and those little sentence fillers, because it's just bad. As much as you can, get rid of them. So I'm going to be focusing on the emotional side today, because the emotional side is what will either be the biggest detriment to you or the biggest successor for you. So there's two ways to go about it. Like I said last time in my previous video, you're on your train tracks. Either keep going straight or you veer off, crash off the cliff. So logically thinking, why go crash? There's literally no point. I understand you're hurting. Emotions, they are the best of things and they're the worst of things. You can be completely and utterly happy and ecstatic about something, or wholeheartedly depressed and completely crushed by something. Depression is not a mental illness. It is just a feeling. You've been led to believe it is a mental illness. This is a delusion. The reason you are depressed is because there is some aspect of your life that you're not happy with. Whether that be money, no women, not living the life you want, not having the car you want, not living in the country you want. It can be so many different things. But it's a case of actively seeing you have this emotion and understanding it is the cause of something. It is literally telling you to change something in your life. Now, you do have to do a bit of thinking and understand and find out what that little bit of your life is that you're depressed about and change it. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, your life is your fault. Wherever you are in your life at this very moment is all your fault. So if you're where you want to be, congratulations, man. If you're not where you want to be, no one else's fault but your own. And so I've personally had to take this in a lot as well, and especially recently. It's just taking responsibility for your own actions. Whatever happens in life, it is your fault. Whether it is or not, if you take it as your fault and use it as a learning experience and not just taking it and using it to feel hurt by, because what's the use in that? If you use it as a learning experience, it can be very, very helpful and fruitful just for you to learn and expand what you know and how you think. So emotions are like tides. They come, they go. If you actually stand back and look at it without accepting that emotion, if you just see the emotion for what it is, it doesn't last, does it? You can be clinically depressed. That doesn't stay. There'll be something that will flow in. Could be calmness from looking out into the sea. Could be happiness from winning a game. Could even be a second of happiness. But that literally proves they're not permanent and they're not forever. So you can literally change it. So why are you not? I've personally found meditating helps a lot. So literally all these gurus and whatnot, Ivan Gaji, love you, brother. You literally lifesaver. If you're not following him and just taking in all of his content, I highly recommend you should. Because if you don't have the mental right, if you don't have the internal right, the external will never become how you want it. Ever. You can get lucky, but really, you don't want luck. Because then you think you got skills, and you actually find out later in life, you don't. And then you're starting from zero again. So you'd much rather know you don't have the skill and learn it. So a little ramble there, but meditation helps a lot. So I'm going to set you a little challenge for the next 10 days. Every single day, literally just 5 minutes of meditation. I know it's not much, but it's a case of putting time aside for yourself to improve. Because I guarantee you'll be there scrolling on your phone, watching reels or YouTube shorts for about 5 minutes, and it completely goes. And then that will turn into 50. Then an hour's gone. Then 2 hours have gone. And what have you done? You're literally just melting your brain and your attention span. That's literally all it is. Like, it's ridiculous. You can walk around. I literally walk around and you can see people's attention span. So they're just phone, scroll. It's like you get this massive dopamine hit from what you think's funny and then scroll to the next one. Your brain's fucked, man. Your brain is fucked. So for the next 10 days, 5 minutes of meditation every day. Now, if you can make it at the same time, even better. Create that routine. But just take those 5 minutes out for yourself. There could be a lot of noise, whatever it is. Just sit there, eyes closed, focus on the breath, and just sit there with those thoughts. This has been a big helper for me at understanding that those thoughts and emotions, the beautiful bit, that is what makes us human. Literally, like those thoughts, emotions, everything we have going up here is what makes us human. If we didn't have that, what would be the beauty of life? You can actually feel something. Like, personally, I find heartbreak and sadness is the strongest emotion. But then you can use that for good and for fuel. So the way I like to look at it is, let's say this is you, right? This is you. You have this sadness. Big ball of sadness. Make a big hand, eh? You can either look at it like it's on top of you. So you can never break out of it. It's keeping you down. The world hates me. Life isn't going how it should. I'm just unlucky, this, that, and the other. Or a simple perspective change. Put it underneath. Use that as fuel. There's no reason that you should let an emotion control you. You control it. The only thing you can control is this. Literally right now, think of an apple. Now think of a banana. Did you control it? Of course you did. So why can't you control when things get hard? It's because your brain's fucked. Your attention span, dopamine levels, everything's fucked. So you need to go back to square root 1 and refresh the brain. Learn it again and really just take time to learn yourself and understand how emotions affect you. As I grew up with a single mum, so I definitely had that feminine peppering over the top. And it's recently I'm finding it's fucking shit. Don't get me wrong, I love my mum, everything she did for me. But it's very, very apparent and vivid to see that feminine side and emotional side, like accepting your emotions and not seeing it logically. Fuck yeah. So I'll probably end it there, to be fair. Just do me that favor. Next 10 days, 5 minutes of meditation. That's all. And if you're looking at improving your life and taking this path with me too, links are in the description. We can chat, talk anytime you want. I'm always around, trying to make that internet money, you know. So I'm on my phone. My Instagram's down below. Give that a follow. You can see what I'm up to. Give my Twitter a follow. I'm always posting on there. If you want to chat with me directly, I've got a Telegram group down below that I made. I want to create a like-minded group of people so that we can all flourish, you know. Because whilst, yes, network is your net worth, you need that, not echo chamber, But it's a positive feedback loop. Everyone there for each other, holding each other responsible, trying to bring everyone up together. That's what I'd like to create anyway. So go check those out if you want and give me a message. But I will leave it there for this one. And the next one will be coming somewhat shortly. I'll try and make it sooner rather than later. I hope you guys enjoyed the different light as well. I thought it'd just be different. It's annoying. Yeah, we'll leave it there. So I hope you're doing well, brother and sister, just in case. Keep that head up, and I'm believing in you.